Oh, what the heck? What?
Do we have cables to match this one? Is it tip?
Not that I am aware.
Maybe it's this one.
Okay.
Here's our episode 13 of the show you said you would watch. Homeboy. Not cool. One marathon day in the picture.
Hello there, Monica. We'll wait for the other peeps to join us and do my measurements I didn't do earlier today. Hi, Monica.
Hello.
Hi.
You can hear me.
I can hear you and you can hear me.
Woo, 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 woo. Winning already. Look, we're like 10 minutes ahead of last time.
It's a new coach training miracle. How are you, Miss Linda?
Well, it was Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Evidence.
What do you got? What is that? What are you doing?
Measuring that I didn't do earlier today.
Did you not listen to my video where I told you measure?
One,
Once.
of course I listened to it.
You did.
You work out today? You did? What did you do?
Same thing as always.
Is somebody beating a child in the background?
Sorry, there's my kids playing with the ball.
Okay, as long as no children are being beaten, I'm cool with that.
Aw.
Look, Rebecca. Give it another minute or two or three just to get everybody.
I am uber impressed though that you have Zoom up and running in like an office space.
Isn't this something?
It is.
I know. Not an office / dog / workout / everything room, which is what I had. So pretty sweet. It's a mess. If anyone wants to come organize my office for me, that'd be fantastic. All right. So far we have Heather, Carrie. We can't see your beautiful faces.
Oh gosh.
But we can see Monica's beautiful face. So that's good. iPhone 2. Oh, Heather.
I just finished the first workout because we were traveling today.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Good job getting it done. Were you the one who downloaded them?
Did I what?
Did you download them? Somebody wrote they were traveling, so they made sure they downloaded them, which was
No, that wasn't me.
good job getting it done while traveling.
Thanks.
Awesome, awesome.
Fancy. You see those things? What the hell is that?
Linda, I actually never got an alert today that you went live in New Coach. Is that where you were talking about your video about measuring?
I think that's where I went live.
Oh, jeez.
I'm sure you did.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it goes to the page. You know how that works.
I love it when I mean to be in a group and I'm on regular Facebook.
Yep.
I'll kind of get inspiration.
Uh-huh.
Awesome. Awesome, awesome.
I'm gonna go ahead and apologize now if my children come running in here.
What's that, Heather?
I'm gonna go ahead and apologize now if my children come running in here.
No problemo. What I will probably do, yeah, I'm going to probably mute everybody until it's your kind of time to shine.
Yeah.
Okay?
Oh.
Because you will. You'll get to speak. All right. Who's iPhone 2 before I mute you?
Tracy Johnston.
Oh, hi. Did you say Tracy or Teresa?
Tracy.
Tracy. Okay, welcome.
Thanks.
All right. So I think I've got everyone. I didn't mute you, Linda, because you can just.
You might. You're like all sorts of in charge and high tech now. Look at you. This is the best meeting ever. They have no idea.
Yeah, usually Linda and I are a couple hot messes. Well, we'll still be a couple hot messes, but maybe not as hot as usual. So, and messy. All right, so I'm going to get started. My name is Regan Haggerty, and welcome to your first day of New Coach training. And first of all, I want everybody to do this. Okay? Zoom calls aren't scary, and this coach training should not be scary. It should not be stressful. It's like your time, okay? Go at your pace, what feels right to you. There's no huge expectations. There are things, if you are looking to build a business, that are strongly recommended, and we will talk about those things. But right now, day one, the big thing we want you focusing on is you. Your journey, what you probably, some people come straight in for the business, but a lot of people come in for their own personal growth and weight loss or health, and then the business just kind of flows from that. So anyway, no big pressure on this coaching thing, okay? So let's get that out there first. So real quick about me, I'm Regan Haggerty. I am a 1-star diamond. I've been coaching for June was 5 years. I started, one thing that we want to encourage you to do is start really thinking about writing your story. So as you're going through your journey, really thinking about these points, like Linda and I are going to share a little bit, but that's why like journaling, if you're doing Morning Meltdown 100, that kind of thing, really taking note of where you were, where you are now, and where you want to be. Those are the things to share that really inspire people. So when I started, I was pushing 200 pounds. I was chronically fatigued, had chronic pain, chronic headaches. I was on a ridiculous amount of medication, including 2 high-dose antidepressants, asthma medicine, allergy medicine, restless leg medicine, Advil at the yin-yang, caffeine and sugar all day long to give me energy to get through it. Worked full-time as an occupational therapist. I have 2 kiddos who were a lot younger than they are now. One's about to go off to college. And my other is a sophomore. I have 3 dogs. I have a husband who's always been super supportive and thankfully picked up the slack for me back when I was the old me, because once I got done working all day, I really had very little left to give my family. So I signed up with the 21-day fix and Shakeology, and I knew that I'd be canceling that shake. I didn't even want to do it. But I wanted to be in Amy's group and try yet another thing to lose weight, because I also gained and lost 30 to 50 pounds more times than I could even tell y'all. So doing every fad, sometimes doing it a healthy way, sometimes not, but whatever. Within 2 weeks, I couldn't believe the change in my life. I was having energy. I was not needing all that Advil. I was feeling really, really good. And I was like, there must be something to this shake, because I've eaten clean before, I've exercised before, I've gained and lost all that weight before, and I still felt like crap every single day. Must be that dang shake that I didn't want. So I was ordering more before I ran out, because I had gotten a sampler pack, and then I had 2 auto ships coming, and it was pretty funny, pretty comical at the time. But within 2 months, I had weaned off of all the medication I was on, except for the 2 antidepressants, which took me about a year. And that second month, I decided to jump in and start coaching. I wanted the accountability. I wanted the discount on my shake. And I couldn't believe how much my life was changing, that I thought I could just share it with a few, family and friends and whatnot. Probably within 2 months, I was loving what I was doing as a coach, like having people in a group, helping people, seeing some income from it, that it just spurred me on to want to do big things with the business. And that is really where I am today. So, Linda, let me have you give your intro real quick, and then we'll go on to the other meat of the call.
Okay, so I did a little bit of an intro in my video today. If you saw it or not, my name is Linda. I am a general dentist. I have 4 kids. My boys are 20, 17, 14. My daughter is 6. I was not a healthy person, was just stressed. I was in a ton of business debt. My brother and I had a dental practice. We actually ended up closing last year, but rewind 4 years ago, I got sick in the summer. Thought I had the flu, didn't take care of myself, took a ton of Motrin. And I had high blood pressure before I got sick, which I was prescribed medication for, which I didn't take because I didn't feel sick. Anyway, woke up one day with half my face swollen and couldn't see out of my eye, went to the hospital and ended up with congestive heart failure and kidney failure secondary to strep throat. It was very scary, not to gloss over it. It was humbling. And I swore right then and there, if I ever got out of the hospital, that I would never take my health for granted again. But I didn't have social media, didn't have Facebook. In fact, I stuck my nose up at people who did. I thought social media was just a joke, but I was stuck in the hospital for about a week and a half, and daytime TV sucks. So my husband put his Facebook account on my phone, and he only has like a handful of friends. Most of them are college friends, and one of them is Steph Ernst, who's my upline, who has rheumatoid arthritis and lupus, who and I do believe there's a timing meant for all of us to come to things when we're supposed to, who that summer started drinking Shakeology and doing fitness programs, and I watched her lose, I want to say, like 45 pounds, and she's a mom of 5. And so I got out of the hospital and I was on rest for 8 weeks, which isn't possible when you have small kids and your own business that's failing. But anyway, after 8 weeks, they finally said, okay, so now you can start to exercise. And by the way, you have to eat healthy. Oh, and I was on 4 blood pressure medications. So never having eaten healthy a day in my life, like other than, when I dieted, I would starve myself and then I would just binge and eat ice cream, and not having any sort of regular exercise routine and not being able to get to the gym. Like, I didn't know how. So I called Steph up and I was like, I don't know what you're doing, but I need to do it. And she had no idea I was even watching her. So point 1, when you share on social media about your journey, you don't know who's watching you. Okay. And she wasn't sharing like, oh, I'm doing this program. I called her and said, what are you doing? She shared, I'm feeling better. I'm losing weight. My lupus symptoms are less. I have more energy. I'm able to play with my children. And that is what spoke to me. So this is what we are doing. We are not selling an online subscription to a fitness program, because you can get that anywhere. What we are is we are people who are learning to share ourselves and our journeys so that we can truly bless and help others. And it comes back to you 10,000-fold. But so she hooked me up with the 21 Day Fix DVDs, which I didn't want the shakes like Regan. And, ironically, I promised her, because she said, she swore up and down, it made more of a difference than anything she had ever done, that I would try them for 3 weeks, but just so she knew I wasn't going to continue with them and blah, blah, blah. 1 week into it, I didn't notice anything personally. I just kind of thought they tasted good. 2 weeks into it, I had more energy, was more regular, could not deny that it was the dang shakes. And by 3 weeks, same as Regan, calling to see when my next bag was coming. So didn't have any intention of coaching. Steph approached me after the first month and said, well, if you're going to buy that shake, you might want to sign up for the discount and save on it. I thought there was a catch to that. I said no. She asked me about 3 or 4 times. So point number 2, when you reach out to people about programs, opportunities, that sort of thing, and you offer to them and they tell you no, don't listen to them. A no is a not now. It is don't, bother them to all, don't be irritating or annoying about it, but understand that people aren't saying no to, people are scared. That is where the no comes from. They're afraid of failing. They don't know what you're connecting them with. They don't know. And that's what the no is. It's an I don't know, or I am afraid. It is not a no to what you're trying to offer them. Anyway, so she, what happened eventually was my sister-in-law wanted to sign up because after about 4 months, I lost 35 pounds. I got off of 1 of 4 of my blood pressure medications. They told me that I could expect to be on 1 to 2 lifelong maintenance meds. I have been off of all 4 medications for more than 2 years now. So like this has blessed me physically beyond anything you can imagine, but lost 35 pounds, stronger than I've ever been. So my sister-in-law said, whatever you're drinking, I want some of that. And so I called Steph and said, hey, can you sign my sister-in-law up? And she said, no. She said, you're going to sign her up because you're going to coach her. And so that's how I came into coaching. But what I found was that when you bring someone on board with you, it inspires you to take more care of yourself when you can share with them and pay what this lifestyle is, what our groups are, what we do forward and connect with them. It's just amazing. And then add on top of that, like over time, I found my voice. Like Regan said, it's all about sharing your journey. What I'm sharing with you is not what fitness program I started with, is not how I figured out how to eat foods. It is how it changed my life, because this is, it's what changes, and that's what people want to know. Why are you doing this? How is it working for you? That's truly what we're sharing, the journey. And we're not perfect. And we share the days when we pull the cookies out of the trash can and eat them because I didn't get them wet and put coffee grounds in them. Or when I have cleaned out all the crap chocolate in my pantry except for the mini morsels, semi-sweets, and I eat that entire bag because that's all that's left. It doesn't happen often, but we're not supposed to be perfect. I didn't know social media. I still don't know social media. Regan and I share how much we struggle with Zoom. None of that matters. This journey is about growth and working on you. So, the programs have changed me physically. Right now, what program am I doing? I'm doing the Morning Meltdown 100 because I do every program. I do them start to finish. I take pictures, even though my weight has not really changed more than 5 pounds in 4 years. Wrap your head around that. I've never maintained a weight my entire life except for the last 4 years within 5 pounds. I am, physically stronger than I've ever been. The weights that I own, I started with no weights. I started with all modified moves. I started, not being able to get up my steps without stopping to catch my breath. I own 35-pound weights. Like, who owns 35-pound weights, right? Like, I can do push-ups, anyway, the growth is amazing. And that's the sort of thing you want to journal because not everybody has a physical transformation. Like it's not all about weight loss. Sometimes it's about muscle composition. Sometimes it's about being able to do things you weren't being able to do before. Sometimes it's just about establishing a good, consistent habit. So journal about all of that. The Shakeology, I drink every dang flavor. I tend to prefer the regular chocolate. I like the vegan vanilla. Regan hates it, but that's her thing. Energize Addict. My upline is Steph Ernst. I am in groups upon groups. I love our community. So that's some of what we're going to ask you to share. But the biggest thing I would say is just embrace the journey. Embrace the community. It's amazing that you're here. I wish I had come to it sooner, but I'm so glad that I came to it now.
Amen. So piggybacking off of Linda, Morning Meltdown 100. I am drinking regular cafe latte right now. I usually alternate between that, chocolate, and regular vanilla, not vegan vanilla. I've tried. I'm a hater. I'm sorry. I just gotta be honest. But love everything else. And yes, I do. I'm in a group all the time, and I was really struggling with nutrition in the last 2 months. We've gotten a house ready to sell, sold it, moved to Pennsylvania Monday, and I've been a hot mess. So today was my first day truly back, really sticking to a plan, and it feels great. So yay for me. But anyway, so we want to know who you are, where you're from, who's your upline, what program you're doing, and what shake you are drinking. And throw in if you're looking at building a business or just kind of dabbling your toes in, what's your thought? So I'm going to go with who I see to my left here, who's Monica. You're first. Oh,
You have to unmute her. We were winning until then.
I got it.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, so my name is Monica Bruscotter. I am a mom, a stay-at-home mom of 2 children, a girl who's 14, pray for me on that one, and an 11-year-old boy who he's pretty much ready to leave for college because he can cook, clean, he's self-sufficient. I love that little boy, he's so good. I am in Spring, Texas, actually. And my coach is Stacy Kleppel. Love her, just love her. I've been watching Stacy for months and months, and I just want what she has. I want the peace and the devotionals and the morning routines that she has. I love that she loves her job so much, and I love that she does it all with such passion, and I love that she is dedicated to helping other people so much. So that is what really drew me to wanting to be a coach. I suffer from crippling, and I mean crippling depression. I've been on a couch for 8 months. My body has just been fatigued. Before that, I was in a workout program where I lost 20 pounds in 6 weeks. And as soon as that was over, I gained 40. So it wasn't the right situation for me. But I am loving everything that Beachbody has to offer. I'm loving my Shakeology. My favorite right now is the tropical strawberry vegan. I prefer it in the Shakeology shaker instead of the blender for some reason.
You're my husband's twin.
I don't understand why that is, why it makes a difference, but it does to me. And I'm really just hoping to not only better myself, because I'm really attracted to the personal development end of this. I ordered the Made to Crave book, and I'm loving the devotional that we started yesterday morning. I've actually kind of done a couple of days ahead of schedule, but I'm going back, and I'm looking forward to a new adventure. I'm really psyched about this.
Well, good. We're so glad you are here. Now, what program are you doing?
I am doing the Morning Meltdown 100.
Okay. All right. Well, welcome. And really, that's what it is about this, y'all. It's working on you, picking that program, drinking that shake, doing the personal development, working on you. That's what we want you doing. So, okay, Miss Heather, I'm gonna unmute you. Maybe. Okay.
Well, sorry I look so terrible. I literally just got through doing the first workout for the Morning Meltdown 100. So my name is Heather. I'm a teacher. I'm a math teacher in Monday, Texas. And I have a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old little boy, and they're my reason why. You know, I want to make sure that they see their mommy be strong, and I want to be happy and healthy for them. They're my biggest reason. I'm doing the Morning Meltdown 100. I am just like y'all too. I am not doing the shakes. I've been doing Beachbody on demand for a year. I did the 21-day fix first, and then I've decided to become a coach. But I did actually purchase the sample pack of the shakes so that I could see what they're about. But I'm hesitant like y'all are, so I'm hoping I like it like y'all do. But my coach is Corey Abraham. I've known her for I actually student taught with her mother. And I met her a long, long time ago when I was student teaching, and I love her mother. And her mother, a long time ago when I was just starting college, when I was teaching, she goes, "My daughter's starting Beachbody," and I was like, "That wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. It was not for me." But now that I've had 2 boys, I am 5 years old. It's my time, and that's what I keep telling Corey. I'm like, this is my year. This is my time. This is my time to better myself, make myself the best version of myself.
Yes,
Not just
ma'am.
for my boys and for my family. Like when I'm happy, that saying, I guess it is, happy wife, happy life. If I'm happy and I am, taking care of myself, then I'm more engaged and ready to take care of the boys. So with this business, like I want to make this is important for me. This is it's all for everybody, but I want to help each other, help other people, but I'm just ready to just jump in and, I don't know, move mountains. Like I want to do something for me, and I want to do something for, myself, but I also want to do something for others. Because I told my husband, I was like, I can remember before I had kids that my friends would always comment of how positive I was, how optimistic I was, how, supportive I was of other people. I'd always be encouraging. And, I just have been taking time for them and haven't been taking time for me lately. And I've kind of gotten away from that. And now it's time for me to get back to myself of being the encourager, the positive person. And, and I don't know. That's me. Sorry. I'm just rambling now.
That's perfect. One thing I will say, the sampler pack is going to give you an idea of if you like a flavor. It's not
Okay.
a good idea of what it's really going to do for your body and health wise.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I think a month steady. Really, I think 3 months to really, really, really know, but a month steady to really feel the difference.
Okay.
2 weeks at least, but a sampler is just going to let you know if you like the taste. Now, are you doing the performance line instead then?
I am. Yes.
Yeah. So you're energized
About the-
cover girl.
Yes.
Gotcha. Well, that's awesome stuff too. Energizes life. Mama's little helper.
I'm going to need it.
All right. Well, welcome. We're so glad you are here, Heather.
Thank you.
All right. iPhone 2. My memory forgot your name again, and I'm so sorry.
Tracy.
Tracy.
It's Tracy.
Okay.
So I have used Beachbody in the past and have had great results, and life gets in the way. And hang on just one second. Can you guys hear me okay?
Now it's better now. Yep.
Better now? Okay, good. Life gets in the way, and for whatever reason, I stopped for a few years. And for me, the shakes make all the difference. And it's funny, I totally did not want to love them either, and did not want to spend the money, and had
Spend that much money.
exactly. Like, how can I justify spending all of this on just me? Because I'm married and have 3 kids who are all grown now, but then they weren't. So it was definitely a concern. But I have to tell you, I just started doing Shakeology again. I think it's almost a month now. And just on Saturday, my husband said to me, "Holy crap, I don't know what you're doing different, but man, do you think it's the shakes? Because your energy level is like through the roof compared to what it was." And that was pretty obvious to me that it's working.
That is awesome. I'm going to just interject something. Right now, like our first week of training, we're not like going to teach you all about social media and what to post and stuff like that. But that right there, Tracy, is a great post.
Yeah.
Like you don't, and don't drop names. Don't be like my Shakeology and kissing your cup. We've all done it. We've all done it, and it's wrong.
Yeah.
Do it. So, but just saying exactly that. My husband,
Yeah.
you know what? You know what it is? I've been drinking the shake for a month.
Yep.
Perfect.
Yeah, because I have been working out for a while now, and that's the thing that I wasn't doing. So it definitely has to be
Nice
that.
you can make that connection too.
Yeah.
Like, people, like I did not want to love this. Like
I didn't. I didn't.
Really? Like, why would I want to spend this much on something? So, exactly. Cool.
Right.
Cool. Who's your
Right.
coach?
Colleen Hauk.
Colleen's relatively new.
Yes, she is. Yeah.
So very good. Very
Yeah.
And
And
where
she, I live in Milton, Pennsylvania. I used to live in Lancaster, right near Colleen, actually. I just recently moved. And just like you, just went through the whole getting a house ready to sell and looking for a new house to buy and moving. And that is a whole lot.
where's Milton?
It is in north central
It's
Pennsylvania.
near State College.
Yes, very, very good.
Yeah, I'm over in Allentown.
How far from Pittsburgh?
Okay.
That's the only vantage point I have.
That's okay. So my why is a little bit different. I'm going to hit the big 50 in September. And my why is totally to live my best life and be my best self. So when I saw the focus of Morning Meltdown was exactly that, it was like, holy crap, I'm supposed to do this.
Cool. Very, very, very cool. Well, we're excited that you're here.
Thanks.
Very, very much so. Now, there's just the 5 of us on this call, right? I'm not.
Yeah, there was a Carrie, but she disappeared.
Carrie.
Oh, she had to go.
She left us. Okay. So, as we've already kind of touched upon, the big thing right now that we want y'all focusing on is you. If you're ready to jump in and help other people, I think some of you are already here helping other people. Wonderful. But it's picking a program, doing it start to finish. Sharing that journey is wonderful. I've had so many coaches say, I will share, but not until I lose more weight or not until I'm at my goal. And you know what, y'all, I've gained a little bit of weight, but when I was like at my goal weight, that's not what inspires people. It's the journey that inspires people. It's those rough days and how you overcome it. It is getting up and showing up even when things are hard, or putting humor in the things that are ridiculous. Like my life is ridiculous, and I share that because it's funny, or at least I think it is, and some other people do too. But it's the journey that inspires people. So please don't wait to share what's going on with your life until you feel like you have enough of an after picture or whatever, because that's not what inspires people. It's those things like, I'm drinking a shake now and I have energy and I wanted to hate this shake. That inspires people. Or, you know what, the baby had me up 4 times last night, but I pushed play anyway because I have goals. I need to work on me now. It's my time. That kind of thing. So just really, that's the first thing. Don't wait to start sharing. Share now. We have 10 minutes left, y'all.
Yeah, the other thing I was going to say, along the lines of sharing, so most of you probably connected with your coach on either Instagram or Facebook. There's also LinkedIn. You're going to want to, if you decide you want to start a business, or at least begin to share your journey, pick a platform that you're comfortable with. There's not a wrong one. Just pick one that works for you. And then you're not just sharing Beachbody. Okay, so first of all, like Regan said, leave the name Shakeology out, leave a specific program. Don't talk about trainers. People don't know who they are. What they know is, I was able to fit in 20 minutes of a fitness program from my house today. Thank God for that, because there's no way this mama can get to a gym. Okay, that's what you want to share, and have people ask you, like, well, what did you do? Like, where'd you find your 20-minute workout? But don't just spew workout and stuff like that. Share things about you. Share a meal that you tried. People love recipes. Share hobbies that you like. Did you read a good book? Did you go see a good movie? A lot of us, didn't have a Facebook account at all, right? So then when I finally did get my own Facebook account, I don't want every post to be like just fitness, fitness, fitness. People want to get to know you. You are the difference. You are the key. You are who they are going to connect with and relate to. And you're not going to find your people or attract your people unless they know who you are. So if you're a teacher, what is going back to school like? Do you have any good teaching hacks? If you're a stay-at-home mom with a teenager, what kinds of things are working for you? Or people love to help answer questions too. Oh my God, my child did this. Help a mama out. What would you do? Share real life. Share the good, the bad, the ugly. Like Regan said, people don't want, I mean, you do need to want to put a positive spin on everything because we're not out there just being cynical or negative. But like, okay, her dog wears diapers for real. Like, you know, that's one of her struggles that she shares. Do you have pets? People should know that. Do you have a favorite grocery store, an app that you found? Just add value to people's lives. Like for real, if you have an organizational hack, a way of styling your hair, anything that you find that other people might enjoy finding too, share all of that. And along the lines of personal development, Brene Brown's Daring Greatly was one of the first books I read that really had me learning how to share vulnerably, because you learn that it is in sharing the struggle that we become more, and we become more, and so do others.
Is everybody doing some personal development right now? I know if you're doing Morning Meltdown, you're probably doing our 100-day devotion. Okay, good. And we'll touch on more of that later in the week, but it's one of those things I totally poo-pooed at the beginning.
Just like Shakeology.
I'm good. I don't need that crap. And you know what? When I am struggling, the first thing people ask me is, what are you doing for PD? And my answer is always, oh, I'm not. You know, it's when I slack on that I struggle. So, and if you really want to build a business, you need to. So, and just better your life, you kid. So, is everybody here, like, where are you at with inviting? And we have 6:30 left. Have y'all started inviting people to join you? So Heather, yes. Karen, oh my God, what is wrong with me? iPhone 2. What's wrong with me?
Tracy,
I need to write it down. Okay, Tracy.
I did write it down. Anyway.
Oh, you're smarter than I was. Monica, have you started to invite? Okay, perfect. So, you know, we did have a little, like, when you're new coach, it is kind of almost easier in some ways because you have that new excitement. And you can either say, I've done a program, look at the results I got from this one. Would you like to join me? I want some friends to do it with me this next time. Or I've watched, like you said, Monica, my coach for months and months and months, and she inspired me so much. Look at her, look at who she told me to look at. Would you like to do this with me? You know, a quick, easy, just inviting people to join you. So it doesn't have to be a big deal. You know, with the Morning Meltdown, with the new launch of something, doing every program that comes out is so highly recommended, you guys. It's good for the soul, I think, to always have that next program to do. It keeps your body guessing, it keeps you interested, it keeps you involved in the community, being part of the live group as it's going on firsthand. There's nothing like it. Like the challenge groups we run every month are wonderful, but being part of that first real run of a program is awesome. And it gives you something really unique and interesting to share that hasn't kind of been shared before. So we want you doing that most definitely. Sorry. My dogs are idiots. They will mark everything they see, especially in a new house. And we have white carpet. So what else, Linda?
Yeah, okay, so along the lines of inviting, we call it inviting, but then you feel like you're trying to sell somebody something. It's not that. Think of it as you saw a great movie and you want to tell your friends about it. Hey, I saw this great movie, or I saw an ad for a good movie. Do you want to go with me? Okay, so that's what you're doing. If you see a friend who's talking about food or struggles or wanting to lose weight, just say, hey, I've just started this thing and I really seem to like it. Do you want to hear about it? Just ask them, do you want to hear more? Are you open to learning more? Can I share with you? Put out there, anybody who likes a post about, if you put a post out there, I just got this 20-minute workout in, it feels so good because I couldn't get anywhere, and somebody just even likes your post, just send them a quick message. Thank you so much for liking my post. Are you on a health journey too, or do you struggle too? Just talk to people. Like you would think of it if you found a store where you bought the best pair of pants and they made your butt look perfect. You'd want to tell everybody about these perfect butt-hugging pants. And you wouldn't care if they bought them or not, but you would just want to share that you found them. Okay,
yeah,
so that's
so bad. Yeah. They said, no, I don't want your butt-hugging pants. Okay.
Right. I like sports. Well, I wear scrubs, whatever. Like, you wouldn't take it personally, and that's what this is. They may or may not be interested, but if you don't ask, you'll never know. And the other thing I'm huge on, too, is just saying thank you to people even if they're not, hey, thanks for letting me know. Thanks for liking my post. Thanks for, if you put out there, my teenager did this, help a mama out, and people give you comments and suggestions, message them just so you get in the habit of messaging people. Thank you for your comment, even if it's not something you'd ever do. I appreciate the input. I see you're struggling with teenagers too. Just in everything you do, it's about people and not,
It's making connections and sharing. And you guys are going to find you haven't even met the best friend you'll ever have in your life yet, probably. Like,
yeah, I slept with that girl.
it's these groups, these people, like Linda. Linda is one of my best friends in the whole wide world. She's my great grandbaby. So my husband's a coach under me. Stephanie's under him, though she's under me, but I put him under her. And Linda's under her. Like, we would never have known each other. And she's like one of my favorite people on this planet. So you are blessed. Like, if I never made a cent doing this, I would still share and do it because, one, it keeps me accountable and not gaining this 50 pounds again. It keeps me sane. It like uplifting, edifying people who aren't competing with each other. That's pretty hard to find in any community, truly. And we have it here. So I can't say enough about our team. What Monica was saying about her coach and what she sees in her and the joy she has in doing this and whatever. I think you will find that with many, many people on our team. Stacy is a special one. She does exude joy, but it's a blessing. So just remember, when you are thinking about inviting anybody to do it, it's still hard to invite. That's the thing I struggle with most after 5 years. But it's such a freaking blessing to be part of this team and to do what we do. Why wouldn't we want everyone to have that joy? So like I said, you haven't met your besties yet, or maybe you have, but you just don't really know it yet. But you'll see. You'll see. Oh, there's a 30-pound pug in my lap. So we have 1 minute. Any quick questions? No, I can unmute you if you have anything. All right, well, tomorrow I'm going to talk to y'all about some swagalicious things that you can earn by being a coach. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. There are some perks to doing this gig, aside from just the, personal satisfaction. You actually can get some stuff, which is cool. So, all right. Well, we hope you have a super blessed, awesome evening. We're so glad you joined us. Smile at Linda. Too bad we lost Tracy. I remembered her name that time. All right, and go smile at people, y'all. You should always bring the positive. Bring a positive spin, even when it sucks. Don't be fake, but know that that's what we're here to do, is to help kind of uplift and edify other people. So, all right. Peace out, y'all. It was fun. Bye. Where's